All right, let's get into it. Oh. Yo, what's up? How we doing? Um, man, it's just like every time I come on here, it's harder and harder to think what to say because it's like a puzzle, and it's just a constant puzzle with this team. And for whatever reason, we were able to finish the puzzle today, and that's cool. Like I'm excited, we got to win, and that's kind of where it ends. People could say, "Hey, Devin, you never excited." Well, watch this football team play for play, and you'll know why. Anyway, before we get started, show is presented by ReleafMed, Louisiana Medical. You walk into the dispensary, all you gotta do is sign up, reliefmed.com, the code HTM420, and that'll save you money on sign up, and then you'll be able to walk in there and get whatever you want, whatever they offering, LSU grown, Southern grown. Spread quarters.
Lionel Griffin speaking.
Yo, what's up, Lionel?
What's up, D Mac?
Not much, man. Just watch Derek Carr play 4 quarters of football.
Man, we just got to get better offensively because I don't know what the offense is doing, but they gave the ball to Jimmy. We need to get Jimmy Graham back in transition, and we'd be all right.
It's a good point. I think Jimmy Graham should be the starting tight end of this football team, no
Yeah,
doubt.
because I was wondering because when I first was watching the game, I was like, "What the hell is Jimmy at? Like, what is he doing? Like, what is they not putting Jimmy Graham in the game?" So when I saw him make the touchdown, I was like, "Well, Jimmy's back."
Well, yeah, he's got 3 touchdowns on four catches on the year, so he's definitely effective. I mean, this is a great farewell tour. It really is.
Yeah.
But they need to use him.
But I really hope the Saints get that boy from LSU next year.
I hope they do too, Tootie. I really do.
Guess what? Coach, I hold it.
Lionel, appreciate you calling. Y'all give me a call, 504-265-0025. Let's get it going, bro. I got a lot of takeaways, man. I wrote down every play pretty much that was snapped on offense, especially highlighted Derek Carr plays. Spread quarters.
Hey, Devin.
Hey, what's
Just
up?
wondering how many missed field goals is it going to take for Groupie for us to get a new kicker? It's like a sparrow with polio has got more leg strength than this guy. He missed a 29-yarder and then like a 44-yarder.
Yeah, and they ugly too. Like that 29-yarder, that was, to me, I mean, that was disgusting, dude. And it's just, it's almost like the Saints have been so bad this year that you can't even like stress about this shit, but he's bad. The kicker sucks. And guess who sucks just as much? The punter.
Well, and you can throw the quarterback in that too. Yeah. Derek, I mean, he's toxic. The guy, when the center of your football team wants to beat your ass, you got problems.
Yeah. It says a lot, dude. And then guess what? He's noticing. Think about it, bro. It's week 14. Eric McCoy has never snapped on anybody. And I mean, it's maybe once he had like it's like in the back of my head like years ago. But dude, he's never snapped on nobody really. And it's like he waited 14 weeks of seeing Derek Carr, because he does it every time. Every time he makes a mistake, I'm telling you, bro, you want to make a highlight reel? Make a highlight reel of Derek Carr reacting after each mistake. And I'm telling you, bro, he makes some type of hand motion, or like he's bitching, or like he's pointing. Dude, he's not a good leader, and that's what they sold us. They sold us that he was a good leader, and that might be his worst trait, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm talking about, the toxic nature of him that is clearly infecting the rest of the football team. I kind of think at this point, like, let's be honest with you, even if they make the playoffs, they're not going deep into them. I mean, you took this kid, Hannah. Just play him and see what you got. You know what you got in Derek Carr, and you know you got Winston. Just play this new kid and get him some reps and see what you got with him.
You know what? And the Carr family would probably love to hear this. That's where there's just like, okay, we'll give Carr that. Like, he's better than Hannah. Somehow, some way. I don't know how, because he only had 37 yards with 8 minutes left in the fourth. But, like, I think it's an understanding that, like, but isn't it sad that we got to question, or even, like, just small talk about, other guys coming in at quarterback? I mean, this guy he's, like, if we all put up $100, we couldn't pay this guy to get out of here. That's how much money he's getting paid.
I mean, money or not, he scammed us, and he should not be playing as the leader of this team. Period. And that's where I just think they need to try this new kid Hainer. Give him a chance, see what you got, and rock on. Hopefully next year, because this definitely ain't the year.
All right, my brother. Who that? Look, dude, I can't say that I'm gonna say, hey, put Hainer in, but like everything beyond that, like I'm all in agreement. Like this guy just ain't it, man. It's work. He actually breaks his own shitty records every week. Usually it's like 60 yards going in the half, 80 yards. This week it was like 30, 32 spread quarters.
High school football made us look good.
Wait, say it again. My bad. I didn't hear you. My bad, brother.
High school football at its best. They both suck.
So you saying the high school football quality product was put on the field today, is what you're saying?
I would say so.
Yeah, no, it's and look, they won 28-6, but guess what? None of that 28 happened. I mean, that all happened at the very end. So I don't know how they found a way to make me not feel good about a win, but they did.
Yeah. Looking forward to red beans and rice on Monday.
All right, my brother. You take care of yourself.
Later.
Who that? Yeah, somehow, some way, and it's it's this offense, bro. Like, when have you ever seen Kamara with negative 11 receiving yards? You think that those were some intelligent throws that Carr made to Kamara today? Ain't no fucking way. Spread quarters.
Yo, what's up, Devin?
Yo, what's up? I was just looking at Kamara's minus 11 receiving yards today and just trying to...
Oh, man, it's so... Yeah, no, dude. Like, I just heard you say a few minutes ago that you said you broke down a lot of the plays today. Did you notice how Carr early in the game was taking like 2-3 steps back and just like looking to get rid of the football early?
Yeah.
Like, that's something that he does. Yeah, I mean, it's something he does every week. It's like he cannot give the line proper time to even set up around him to make a proper pass block. And, I think that's what some of the, like, problem came down with him and McCoy earlier today. It's like, bro, if you're taking, like, 4 steps back, maybe the line would have time to process this shit, pick up the packages and everything.
Yeah, he's just like, it's like a coordination thing too, that like he's not coordinated. It's clunky. He's clunky in the pocket. It's really weird. Tense.
No, he really is.
Yeah, it's like all the things that you don't want your quarterback to be. But what's crazy is it's like, bro, I mean, I didn't like follow the Raiders heavy, but man, I've watched enough Raiders games in the past to know that like I saw this same guy that's behind center, I saw him slinging it. So for him to come here and have 37 yards with 8 minutes left in the fourth, this is a puzzle that is, dude, we could have never expected this. We couldn't have, bro. Like, no, we're not asking for a lot.
Absolutely not.
We're not asking for a lot.
No,
nobody's asking for Derek Carr to be Joe Montana, Tom Brady, Drew Brees. No, bro, we just want you to be a fucking Doug Flutie out there, bro. We don't even. Right. We're not even asking.
Go be a Gardner Minshew, even. Like go be some. Go be like a Jeff George from back in the day for us, even.
Yeah, like, well, I was taking a piss at halftime, and I know that like these thoughts don't come over me because I'm just bored. I had a thought come over me when I was taking a piss at halftime. I was like, bro, I can't leave this bathroom without coming to the conclusion that Andy Dalton played better football than this guy last year. He did.
Bro, preach. Preach, bro. I was thinking the same shit earlier today, man. It's like Andy gave us a better percentage in every, like, value of a quarterback than what we got with Derek. I mean, it's night and day. He was a better leader. He was better in the locker room. He understood the playbook, all of that.
Yeah. It's just a sad story because and he has to understand, like, I see his family, like, one of them tweeted boo on Twitter, and it's like, bro, do you not understand why we booing? It's week 14.
Yeah, dude.
Your boy he's got 37 yards in the fourth with 8 minutes left, and he's toxic. Like he's like the team, the O-line's going at him, and he's going at the O-line first, and this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
How do you not understand why fans are booing?
Right. It's such a it's a disservice, and he's so just disingenuous about it. Bro, we wouldn't be booing you if you could put it together. There was some things that he did really well, I thought, in the fourth quarter too, like the rollouts and the little bootleg. Let's take that plays to his advantage as a QB, and we're not doing none of that either. I think it's a combination of Derek is just that soft and that average of a QB, and then the coaching staff not knowing how to properly let these dudes play the positions they play in.
Right. I mean, all you got to do. I mean, look,
Bro.
I'm not one to. I don't love to look at stats, but I think receiver is one of those positions you could tell how obviously effective they were during the game. I mean, bro, Chris Olave finished this game 4 catches, 28 yards. That's uncalled for.
It is, though. It's so uncalled for.
How many uncalled for?
Look,
not to cut you off, but look how many uncalled fors there are. You got Alvin Kamara minus
so
11. You got Jawan Johnson again. You can't get this guy involved. 2 catches, 10 yards. Jimmy Graham, 1 catch, 12 yards. Another touchdown for Jimmy Graham. Let's just throw it to him one time a game.
Yeah.
And then you use Jamal Williams and Alvin Good today. But I still think you could have used, you still kind of got away from it for a little bit. They came out the gate hot.
Really did.
They came out the gate hot, both of them.
They both came out ready to run the rock, and then we tried to put it in Derek's hands, and then, it just became an average, we got to try to throw the football, keep up the yardage and everything. But yeah, they went away from the run, it felt like.
Yeah. So I don't know, brother. All right, man. Who dat?
It's a puzzle, bro. We got who dat, bro.
All right, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. There's so many avenues, and it all points back to quarterback, offensive coordinator, coaching, head coach. Because you got to think that they having these conversations, but obviously, Bozo head doesn't hear them because to come out and I can't stop saying this number: 37 yards in the fourth quarter. You're not getting spread quarters.
What's happening, G?
Yo, what's up? Kerry Collins. Somebody just typed Kerry Collins in the chat.
Man, I'm tired of this, man. I can't do it no more, man. I just need to go ahead and blow this damn thing up, man.
Well, we got the win, so you got to hang on. That's one thing about me. I'm cool to win.
We got the win though, but how the fuck Bryce Young still finished with more yards than Carr, man? Come on, man.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, it's not gonna get better with him. It's not. This is week 14.
It's not at all.
Yeah, he's getting worse. He's setting bigger, shittier records.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's just why the fuck? Oh, see that? Oh, I'm sorry. We're watching y'all on TV, man. My friends over recording.
All right,
God damn.
All right, well, I gotta go. Who dat? You gotta have your shit right, brother. Ain't no love lost, but I didn't know what was going to sound like you in a UFO. Spread quarters. Yeah.
What's up, man? How you doing, bro?
I'm doing all right.
Man, listen, I'm gonna say this and get out of the way, man. I appreciate your platform because you keep it real. I'm sick of this New Orleans media that's been gaslighting this team, but you keep it real. So I'm gonna say this and get it out of the way. I appreciate the win, right? But man, this team, we're not doing anything, right? We won a game that we should have won. We damn well better beat the Giants next week at home. Derek Carr thinks that we're booing him. Let him lose that game next week to New York, right? But Tampa Bay, we get smoked. Atlanta, we get smoked, right? What I want is for Kenner PD to arrest every last one of those motherfuckers and hold them with no bond from Gail Benson on down, right? And including Dennis Allen. Man, listen, we suck. We suck. I appreciate the win, but we should have won this game. I hate to be negative, but
yeah, it's like getting something for Christmas twice. You already got it.
Right, man. Twice, right. The only thing we did was help Carolina give Chicago the number 1 pick, right? So they traded that shit away, right? But, man, what are we going to do? Win a division? Win a division for what? To get smoked by the Cowboys in the first round of the playoffs at home? Man, Dennis Allen and Derek Carr, I'm out of the fucking core. I'm out of it. I've been out of it, right? Let's scrap this shit, pay him his money, whatever, and get him the fuck out of here, right? We'll take the hit for 2 years and suck, but let's get the fuck away from this son of a bitch, Derek Carr. He's not the leader of this team. He's not what we need.
My thing is, how bad are we going to suck? I mean, there's no way we're going to suck any worse than, again, I'll say this number again, 37 yards passing. I don't care who you go draft. You go draft Bo Nix. I don't give a fuck.
Bo Nix, man, we're in some bad shape because of salary cap and Loomis.
Hey, for the record, I'm not saying draft Bo Nix. I'm just saying, like, that's how average of a quarterback you could sign that would get more than 37 yards and almost 4
Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't think that. I mean, Bo Nix. I know some people are calling for the guy from LSU. But anything is better than this guy. But
that's what I'm saying.
I mean, I heard Nix is going back to college. I don't know, but he's like 40 years old.
No, I'm not being listen. I'm not being serious about the Bo Nix thing. It was saying how bad.
I got you, my dog.
Yeah.
I got you, man. Yeah, but I think that we just need to focus on not even 2024, man. 25, 26, because we're going to have to eat this contract, right? And if Mickey is any sort of a GM, we will move on from it. Take the hit the next year, get it off the books, and then look ahead, because we have to draft a quarterback. If we're in the top 10, there's like 2 or 3 quarterbacks. Hell, I hope the kids in Colorado, Deion's son, goes pro, right? Anything gives us hope, right? But we have to draft a quarterback top 10. We have to.
No, I agree.
And then hopefully the next pick, a playmaker on defense. Because our whole defense is a fucking nursing home, man.
Yeah, it's just like when I saw DeMario, and it's no knock against DeMario, it is what it is, bro. Age is a beast. But, when I saw him get his ankles broke by Bryce, that really hurt me, bro. And I started thinking about, like, old DeMario, like, what's he going to be doing when he's 60? Sitting on a rocking chair, That's what I was thinking about.
I love DeMario. I love Cam. Look, let's have a ceremony for him, man. We'll second line down Forgers and wish them well, but it's time for them to go. We have to get younger. We got to get more athletic, and we need a playmaker. I watch the NFL, man. I look at Philadelphia. I look at Dallas. Man, they got difference makers. Name one difference maker on a defense.
Bro, we passed on a lot of those guys. Trust me, we could sit here for the 3 hours and talk about all the freaks on defense that we let Baltimore get, and just whoever. We don't. We rather get a dude. We rather get a dude that's a high school project. Motherfucker just learned how to fucking start walking. Now the next thing he's gonna do is start running. That's the type of dudes we draft.
So I got a question for you, man, and I'm gonna hang up. Like, so if we move on from Allen, man, who's out there? I mean, you're leaning Harbaugh, or is there anybody? Because I think that if we lose these next 2 out of 3 games, Allen's gone. So I know Gail has the money to pay Harbaugh, right? But is he the answer, or is there someone else that you think that we can get to kind of keep this team together? Because the last thing I want, man, is for Alvin Kamara.
I gotta go. But I'm gonna answer your question. But I gotta go. I gotta let the phone know.
All right, appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Bro.
All right.
God damn, that boy, man. He about to, hey, bro, I love you to death, but motherfucker. Woo. Shit, boy. I thought I was talking to like my relative I ain't talked to in like 10 years or something. I don't know who we gonna get at coach next. I haven't started thinking about that, but I am about to start thinking about it, bro. I really am. Spread quarters.
Mate, we need to fire Dennis Allen and make Reezy the interim head coach ASAP.
Brzee?
Yeah, he Darren Rizzi, the special coordinator.
Yeah, I tell you what, he a tense motherfucker. He walk around like I'm telling you, bro. Like
he's got the energy. He fires these motherfuckers up, and that's what we fucking need, man. We gotta realize at some point, Dennis Allen is not gonna get us to the promised land at all. This shit's embarrassing. It is a 28-6 win. And it's embarrassing.
I know. Isn't that crazy? How is it? But it is.
I can't even sit here and get excited about that shit. I got to drink some beer to even be entertained by it.
Yeah. Well, I usually don't start drinking until after the Saints game because I'd be so blackout
you guys
drunk.
drinking before, buddy.
No, I'd be blackout drunk by like by 7 minutes into the first quarter. You
It's
know?
the only way to get through it, man.
Hell yeah.
Oh, y'all got 2 people on the phone right now?
Hell yeah.
Oh, it's a tag team.
Oh yeah, tag team. Yeah,
What would y'all if y'all were a wrestling tag team? What would y'all names be? What would y'all tag team name be?
I don't even
know, bro. I'm just gonna even think about that right now. Too high,
man. What?
All right, I gotta go. Who that?
Who that, baby?
There's 3. I don't know, man. Y'all, I ain't see the 2 call is freaking me out. You know what I'm saying? Because then I start thinking about like what y'all like. You know, are y'all hovering over the phone? Is that like one guy like standing over the room, or you know, y'all in a truck, or y'all? I don't. There's so much elements going on to the 2 caller. I didn't even realize it until halfway in, but that's cool. You know, get 2 opinions out. I had a husband and a wife call me last week. That's when you know it's bad, when the husband and the wife got a call at the same time about the Saints. Sprite quarters.
Yo.
What's up?
When's it gonna be time to blow it up, man? I'm tired of seeing this shit.
Well, you got 4 games left, so I mean, you could blow it up right now if you wanted. I'm sure if it was up to us, we would already had the dynamite. The dynamite would already be in place. You know.
I hear you, but I'm talking players too. It's time to see somebody. We owe a lot of money next year. A lot of money to a lot of folks, and they ain't getting no better.
Let me ask you this: if because I did the math, I think, and I don't know it on the top of my head because I don't recollect math like that. But you know, if 100,000 people put up $100, how much money is that?
Brother, I could not tell you, but we might be able to sign show high.
Well, what I'm saying is, I don't think it even puts a dent in the car. If you follow what I'm saying, I don't think it. Even,
yeah, no.
You know, we can't get rid of this guy unless like. You know, it would have to literally be like, man, this dude, like, we just refuse to watch this guy play football, which we are pretty much at this point. But, you know.
As long as we have Dennis Allen, he's going to have too much pride to put that man on the bench. He's the only motherfucker that believed in him in the beginning, and he's still believing in him today. 10 years later, and what have we seen? Not a fucking thing.
Well, he looked a lot better as a Raider. I got to say that. That whatever he is
Dennis
now.
Allen, I hear you. When Dennis Allen was coaching, I mean, the guy has one of the worst records ever as a head coach.
Yeah, he's.
And we still employing him.
All right. Well, yeah, no. Hey, we won now, so Dennis is gonna sleep good tonight.
Who that, man? Dude.
And so am I. You know, I always sleep good when the Saints win because it's another week. But I get it. You know what I'm saying? I understand. Because I feel the same way. I'm like, bro, we kind of just wasting our time. We kind of just, you know, flipping our dicks. At this point, because it's just like the proof's in the pudding, bro. You watch the game, bro. You could tell that this team ain't gonna beat nobody serious. You know, that's why they struggled against the Falcons. Look how unserious. I mean, the Falcons are mids at best, and that's how unserious the Saints are. Spread quarters.
What's up, man? It's Zach. Flat
Hey, what's up, brother?
Yeah, so 100,000 times 100, you take 2 zeros on 100, and you add it to the 100,000. 10 million, brother.
10 million. So all right, so 10 million. You know, how much would we owe Carr to get him out of here? 30 mil.
Well, he's guaranteed 100 million.
Okay, yeah, we ain't even putting a dent in the car.
No.
That just goes to show you like how much money this guy is making. You know, it just don't add up.
I don't know if it was real or not, but I saw, you know, on social media, you saw all kind of shit. But I saw there was a GoFundMe to get him out of his contract.
That's what made me kind of start doing the math, and not that I ever completed the math, but I just wanted to know the math after that. And yeah, dude, just you know how many, dude, and that's $100 a person, you know. So I just feel like he's gonna be here next year. We just have to draft a quarterback, and if they don't do that, they unserious, you know. And I'm gonna be unserious watching the team.
Shout out to the corner, your boy Howden today.
Oh yeah, 31. Yeah. And 45 too. Sewell that blocked the punt.
Yeah.
Hey, that motherfucker's been making plays. Bro. I saw him last week making some plays. So, you know, you got some dudes. 31. Howden, you need to make sure you keep him on this roster, bro. He's gonna be something nice. I'm not saying he'll be a superstar. He'll be something nice.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you can go up against the pass, that's obviously one of the most important things. But like it's crazy, man. I'm on the road right now. I'm a professional driver. I'm on the way back to Slidell, but it's like, man, I stopped off the truck stop at fucking Popeyes. It was the fourth quarter. I'm like, man, it's getting boring, bro. I ate my Popeyes. I was like, oh, we won.
Yeah, just kind of that's just what it is, man. When you're 5-7, bro, unless you just glued in front of the TV. Thing about me, bro, when I watch the Saints, I sacrifice all the other games. I don't watch Red Zone and watch the Saints. You know what I'm saying? I just watch the Saints. So, like, I don't get to see none of the other football. I really sacrifice all my watching to the Saints. And, another thing about the Saints is when they win, all your bets lose for whatever reason. I can't figure it out. So, all right, dude.
Later, man.
Who that? Yeah, it's super. Hey, do me a favor real quick, man. First time I'm asking, but I got to. We gotta like the fucking stream. We gotta get the stream out there. I really appreciate it. This is week 14 of this show, bro. It's been a tremendous success, bro. Lots of fucking phone calls, lots of emotions, lots of moments, lots of clips. Spread quarters.
Yeah, bro. I'm just trying to figure out who's a bigger disappointment. Is it Zion or Derek Carr?
Oh, it's Derek Carr, brother. I ain't really got to think about that. And Zion sat out for fucking 3 years, and I'm saying that. That's how bad it is, though. Like, Zion had a bad game the other night when it mattered. Don't get me wrong, or I guess, in season tournament. But Derek Carr does under that. You know what I'm saying? Like, Zion, you'll still see go get 20-something points, and, he's taking over some games. I'm not saying he's not even the best player on his team right now. But Derek Carr gives you nothing. He gives you nothing. The best I've ever seen Derek Carr look, I'm serious, bro, was the last few minutes of this game, maybe like one other game this season. That's it.
He's a bum, bro.
Dude.
I think I'd rather take Zion at QB. At least that boy's got an arm.
Yeah, wow. Let me tell you something, bro. Zion, I'm not going to sit here and not be hard on Zion because I do want to say this. That was a super lackluster. And I'm tired of watching TNT and seeing Barkley and Shaq. I'm not saying that they, like, criticize them. They just telling them the truth. They telling them the facts. And when you hear that, bro, it's just like it just makes you feel like, we just missed. And I hope that's not the case with Zion. I want him to be a generational superstar. Not fall into settling into like whatever he's doing, which it's been all right. He's had some moments this year, but not enough.
The New Orleans Stars are the laughing stock of the sports main media right now for sure.
Yeah, it's tough, bro. It really is. All right, bro. Who that?
Get you some red beans.
Yeah, it's Pal's got way more promising near future, I would think. That was a huge letdown the other night against the Lakers, but the Lakers kind of been having our number. Lakers been having everybody's number. I'm not going to say anything more about the Lakers. I'll just leave it at that. Spread quarters.
What's going on, Dev, my brother? It's your boy Anthony calling.
Hey, what's up,
Anthony? Dude, like you said, like really, like it's nothing really happy about this fucking win. Like, yeah, we got to win, but like, are we really happy at all? No. Fucking Derek Carr still sucks.
The only thing that could be worse would be like if we lost and, I guarantee you, bro, everybody would be saying, hey, bro, like tomorrow comes, this guy has to be fired. And I haven't had that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've had people calling about, say, get rid of Dennis Allen. But what could have been worse is like we wouldn't have waited another day. Like it would have been, if we would have lost, he would have been gone. It was like.
Oh, yeah. If you lose today, I told my dad, dude, if you lose today, you fucking cannot have Dennis Allen and Pete Carmichael in that fucking locker room. Against a one-win Carolina.
And it's a shame, bro, because the defense kind of does the same thing every week. They start out hot, they do enough, and it's like, bro, how much do you want them to do? You know what I'm saying? Until like you make it your way down the football field and score a touchdown. This game, we were bailed out by defensive play, a turnover, and a blocked punt. And without that, bro, like, dude, I'm telling you, Bryce Young, he is. Look, he's got a long way to go.
He was starting to cook a little bit.
But no,
the game
but what I was about to say was, dude, if once he gets those overthrows taken care of, which I mean he ain't got them taken care of because he's overthrowing a lot, dude. They would have scored like 21 more points if Bryce Young would have hit some of them overthrows. Because I mean, dude, at one point it was just like, how much do you want the defense to do, bro? It's like this guy will not move the football at all. You know, some of the throws. How many times you saw Derek Carr throw it to the ground? How many times? He keeps doing the intentional grounding thing. Motherfucker, I saw Derek Carr, and I know everybody else saw it too. I saw him throw a screen to Andres Pete. And if that
I was just about to say,
if that
and then he looked shocked about it too, like, oh, what, you didn't catch it? Like, no, motherfucker, that's not his job to catch it.
That is the brain cells that we dealing with. I smoke weed all day every day, pretty much, and I'm sitting in front of my TV. Like, did you just throw a screen to Andres Pete? Tell me that this guy's got more brain cells than like us. There's no way.
Ain't no way. That's disrespectful to brain cells saying that.
It's just crazy, man. It really is.
But yeah, man. But at least we got GTA 6 coming at least for another fucking year.
Yeah, we got to stay alive. And
yeah, we got to stay alive. All hopefully right. The Saints hopefully we could turn it around before then, brother. But much love to you.
All right, much love. Who that, bro? Let me get to some of these comments. I don't want to miss these. Ben, I appreciate it, brother. DC4 is here for a season or two more. We got to put a new transmission, fix the brakes, and replace the tires. Saints got to hire someone, Gruden, Waterboy, who can help. It's more than just fix the tires, though. I think we just kind of got to. He's got frame damage. It's on the Carfax salvage title. He been in a storm. Spread quarters. Yo.
Hey, Mayo, it's your boy Carl from Virginia.
Carl, what's up, brother?
Man, I want to talk about a couple of things. First off, Jimmy Graham. I feel like Jimmy Graham is emblematic of everything wrong with this team right now. And I think Jimmy Graham's a legend. But the fact that Jimmy Graham is being used only this late in the season in the red zone, and he's producing, which we should have been done all along. That should be fireable in and of itself. Like that should be the biggest piece of evidence to fire every damn person in this coaching staff. Like I don't even feel anything after this win, man. Like that was just they all make me sick. Like what are we gonna? This is what we're doing this late in the season. We're barely beating like one win teams. Like and DA is gonna probably like look at like use this and say, oh, everything's fine. See, we're turning around. Like he can't keep getting away with this, man. They can't keep getting away. This is malpractice.
He's only got 4 more games essentially, unless something crazy happens. And they're getting away. They're just not going to fire him during the season unless he would. I think if he would have lost it, I think they would have. But regardless, they're not going to do it during the season. So, he's going to continue coaching. But like if you leave the season thinking that dude is and Derek Carr. You're just not taking it serious. You're just not. Because, again, we're not asking for a lot. We're not asking for a lot. We're asking for things like Olave only having 28 yards receiving. We're asking for that never to ever fucking happen again. That's one thing we asking for. We asking for guys like Alvin Kamara, who has historically caught the ball and gotten positive yards, not just receiving, but also rushing. He had negative 11 yards. Do you think that is? That can't be Alvin Kamara's fault, right? No, that's the play call, and that's Derek Carr going through with it because he's such a literal motherfucker.
He had the nerve to be celebrating out there too.
Oh, bro! Like, don't even get me started on that. Like saying yeah, this is my house or whatever he was saying. Like after it's like, bro, like your brain is not there, bro. You in la la land, dog. Like yes, I understand that you're a competitor. I understand that we winning. That's awesome. But like you just like you're in la la land, bro. Like. Dude,
I think the team hates him, man. I think they hate him. Like I saw.
They don't all hate him. They don't all hate him because enough people do like him. I've noticed that. Look at him run. Like when he was celebrating. You saw people like. It is what it is. It's a team, bro. Like you with each other every day. Hey, by all means, I'm not asking people to hate Derek Carr. I'm just saying what I'm seeing, and it's hard to watch, bro.
Yeah, I can't. But here's the other thing I want to talk about is I think there's some misconception with Carr's contract. Like, and before I say it, I know people are going to, the way I might put this, people might get angry at it. I think the contract, the one thing Mickey didn't screw up with this is the contract itself isn't actually that bad. Like, people are saying he's guaranteed like $100 million, he's guaranteed about $60 million. And if we cut him next season, we'll take like a $17 million cap hit. Like, it's basically a 3-year contract with a 2-year off ramp. It's not another thing to consider is the cap is probably going to go way up next year. So it's not going to be a big deal.
Hey, Jeffrey Klein in the chat. You know I don't respond to a lot of comments because it's hard to do the phone and this, but I got to respond to this one. Jeffrey Klein, you'll be singing a different tune when we beat Dallas in the wild card. Brother, let me tell you something, bro. I'll get on this fucking set with my nuts out if we beat Dallas in the wild card. I look, whatever you want, bro. I'll wear a shirt that you want me to, whatever you want, bro. There ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way. It ain't happening, brother. And I think the Cowgirls are the ultimate choke artists, but no.
Yeah, that's the worst kind of fan, man. That toxic positivity crap. That is not the way to be a fan. Like, if you want this team to be good, like you should be rooting for any possible set of circumstances that happen that leads to DA and Pete and Carr getting run out of town as quickly as possible, whatever that may be. I mean, even I think the only thing I couldn't bear to do for myself at this point is root for the Falcons to seal our fate. I mean, but like if it came down to like us versus, which it won't, I don't think we're gonna have a chance in hell to win the division. But if it did come down to it, and that game was the deciding factor, I don't think I could root for the Falcons. But other than that, we need to, whatever we can do to get rid of these people as soon as possible needs to be done. I hope they get out soon. Who dat? Have a good one, man.
Who dat, my brother? Thank you. Carl from Virginia. He's been calling since the first time we got on doing this. So I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, you got it. You got it, Jeff. If that happens, bro, whatever you want, bro, I'll loan you $100. Whatever the fuck you need. If the Saints beat, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, it's presented by ReleafMed, Louisiana Medical, Medicinal, LSU, Southern Grown, ReleafMed.com. Use my code HTM420 when you sign up.
Hello?
Spread Quarters, what's up?
Man, what's up, man? I'm just trying to make a comment about people talking about playing Dawson the wild card. I don't see how anybody thinks that this team could even play for a wild card win right now at this moment.
Yeah.
Honestly, if we're being honest, man, I'm glad we got the dub today. But if I'm a true fan here, I'm just saying, look, we just need to go ahead and blow this thing up, face the music, clear the house, and just start over, man. Get everybody out of there that was associated with the Sean Payton, Drew Brees era, and just start with a new identity.
Yeah, because you still can't, and that's another thing. We say this every week. You still can't tell me what the Saints' identity is. We still don't know, bro. It's 2 years with Dennis Allen. We still don't know.
Exactly, and we got Carr for the first year, but it's just like it's not going to be, it's not going to be a bright future. I get it. I get people want him gone, but I mean, I don't see it happening after this year. I mean, we still owe him $100 million, but I mean, honestly, we got this win today, but I wouldn't mind going 0-4, getting the top 10 pick. I think we're number 10, number 9 now, something like that. I mean, we could try to play and try to get a QB by right, but it's like we still owe Carr $100 million either way. So I mean, I don't know how it's gonna go.
Yeah, I think if you get a QB, man, it would have to be like top 10, and you'd have to figure it out how to get in there and get that QB. Because what you don't want to do is draft a guy, and I know that it's a deep quarterback class, but you don't want to draft a guy that's like just like Jake Hayner. And there's no knock against Jake Hayner. It's just like he's not the future. So.
Yeah. What are you? I heard people saying about Jaden Daniels. I mean, what do you think is likely to happen? Do you think we even have a chance to get Jaden Daniels?
No, I think Jaden Daniels is going to go top 3.
That's what I'm saying, man. So that's what I'm saying. Like, look, let's just go ahead and just face the music now, clear up this offseason. I mean, I keep AK, I keep Lattimore and stuff like that, but I'm saying, man, clear the house, trade these people away.
Think about it.
Let's face it.
Think about it, bro. I've been I don't want to say an advocate, but I've been one of Anthony Richardson's few supporters as far as like I thought that this guy would be good in the pros even when he was in college. And I said something about Anthony Richardson. I think like, it was probably like a few months before the draft. And and it was at that time, he wasn't even projected to be a top 5 pick, right? Like people were uncertain, and it kept going and kept going. And what happened, bro? Anthony Richardson was picked, 3rd overall? And like, dude, that just goes to show you, like, hey, Anthony Richardson's got some potential, but he ain't no Jaden Daniels. So what you think Jaden Daniels is gonna go? Yeah,
exactly. I mean, well, I think Jaden Daniels has a far better ceiling than Anthony Richardson.
Yeah.
I mean, 100%. But it's just like I don't see us grabbing a quarterback. I would like to, but even if we do grab one, it's like, man, it's like, what do we do about Carr? Like that's what I'm saying. We need to just go ahead and just face the music for this next year, clear the house. Like literally suck. Like I'm talking about a 2-win team next year, and just go ahead and just rebuild from the ground up, get this thing back going.
Yeah. Hey, and real quick, like the thing you learned about Carr this year too is that even if the right thing or the best thing for us to do was keep him next year and then let him kind of like groom the quarterback we draft, he ain't even down to do that. He's not. He's toxic. He's not gonna do it. He's gonna bitch about it.
Yeah. If we get a quarterback under Carr, it all hell is going to break loose. But if nobody can see that from see the writing on the wall with that, man, they're out their fucking mind.
Yeah. So
hey, man, who that, man?
Who that, brother? Who that? See, Derek Carr said in an interview this past week, he said, "I feel like I give the team the best chance to win." Brother, like, I understand what you did in the last few minutes of the game, but you really would, if you got interviewed again tomorrow, you really believe that? If you say that? That you give the team the best chance to win? I'm just not seeing it. And I don't see it in so many avenues. It's whether you're talking about the lack of production during the game, the leadership, on, off the field, staying healthy, boneheadness. It's just it goes on and on and on. It's very few nice things. I mean, dude, he had 37 yards until he threw a 40-something yard ball to A.T. Perry in the 4th. I just don't think you should play football that way. But hey, man, I'm sure Derek Carr probably watch. If he ever saw this, he'd watch it and be like, "This guy doesn't know what he's talking about." Well, luckily, I'm not a fucking expert, and I don't need to be. I'm just telling you what the fuck I'm watching on the screen. It's hard to watch. It's super hard to watch. It's just every single play becomes more bizarre. Every single game is more bizarre. Like, dude, all that shit you went through this past week, bro, you came out and lit it up for 37? And with 8 minutes left in the 4th, you had 37? Number of the day, 37 yards. 37. When I say that number, I am thinking about not just all the quarterbacks. Bro, I'm thinking about all the people just in life that could probably get 37 yards in 3 quarters, bro. That's a brain thing. And that's scary, man. I'm scared for him, scared for us. It's like being in a hijacked plane. It's just like, what's going to happen next? Or somebody, steals your car and you're in it and they just driving you. What's going to happen? We don't know. Well, yeah, we do kind of now. Spread quarters.
Hey, man, it's Byron, man.
What's up, babe?
Not much. Hey, I want your thoughts on something about the game we had just now. Now, I saw everything about Derek Carr, missed throws, not putting the ball into the playmaker's hand. I'm not satisfied with how Derek Carr produced himself, but Derek Carr is playing so awful since during the season, and he's not progressing. He's not looking at the whole entire field. He's not looking at progressions. Like he's not putting the ball like in one spot. Is that he's putting it the wrong way though, and I don't like the way how Derek Carr is not showing himself the more capable of. But he's causing the problem in this offense in a way in particular because he's not showing everything to produce himself as a QB, but he's not playing as best football in his career though.
And I'm concerned with because he's holding the ball too long.
Yes.
He's not having no time possession to get the ball in his hand more fast enough, but he's causing mistakes. The problem, the issue that he's doing, and that's what affect the offense struggling till now. We had everything scoring the points in the red zone. So what's your reaction on that though, bro?
That is the summary of what that's what I'm saying. That is exactly what I'm seeing. It's exactly what I'm saying. Number one is the holding the ball too long. It's so obvious. Dude, from the first snap, he shows it. And then and why everybody's pissed is because we go through a week of saying, hey, Derek, you're holding the ball too long. Hey, like media saying it, this person, that person, this person, this person. He comes out the next game, he'll hold it longer. He'll do worse. It's almost like he's trolling us. I don't get it.
Me either, man. And that's what it's driving me nuts. I'm fussing at him. Like, I can see on my TV, right, when I'm watching the game, more than you have to say, but it's like it's too much to deal with Derek Carr's situation is. He's not monitoring everything. He can do things he cannot do. But he's not putting more production and flashing the ball like he's putting air by air. But that's what's concerned with him more than concerned with me, though. But as a fan, though, I don't like when Carr is not operating everything into the system. And just even though they gave him all that contract on that money, though, for nothing, but the purpose that he's doing something bad to make things worse, though. And that's the problem with Derek Carr because he's not playing the way he's supposed to play his style of football, is that he don't have the aggression to prove that he could be as better, as capable, that he's doing things, make things work all the way any way it is into the season.
Yeah, exactly. That's what kills me too. It's this how far we are. So it's like, how could you be optimistic at this point? It's week 14. This guy has not given us any type of like progression, bro. Like I saw more balls thrown to the ground today than about as any other game that he's played, throwing it to the linemen, throwing bad screens. Like I understand Derek, bro. Like I understand that's the play call. That's where you're supposed to go with the ball. But dude, do you have to throw it to Kamara if he's going to lose 7 yards? Do you have to?
Well, that's my point. And I say why he overthrew the ball. He putting the ball in the wrong angle, and he's not seeing the guys. Like he's staring down one end. He's not seeing the whole entire space by space. That's what Derek Carr is driving me nuts with that. He's causing too many mistakes. He's throwing the ball, turning the ball over man time. He's not taking care of the ball like he used to do. But the issue is he's not being as fair of it, though. It's unfair because he's not playing good football like he's supposed to be. And that's why I waste my time. That we need to get him out of here, though, bro. They got him with 3 more years on the contract. I don't see that Derek Carr will be the quarterback for next year in the season for the Saints. I think you're going to get a guy like Jay Daniels. I've been saying for a whole while, he won a Heisman Trophy. Thank you. Finally won a Heisman Trophy. But Jay Daniels is a guy that's got a lot of talent. He can play like style, skills, and everything. I like what Jay Daniels did at LSU, though, because he progressed himself. He showed flash. He moved out the pocket. He made the time on the ball, but he moves so quickly. Derek Carr cannot do that, though. He's not the answer that he can roll with it. Anytime that he can't get anything the job done, though, bro, that's what's holding back in there for himself and the team, though. That's why I can't get with Derek Carr anymore. He's causing too many confusion going on right now. That's why we're not having a successful season 2 straight in a row, though, from last year when we had to deal with Andy Dalton trash ass. And Derek Carr's the same thing, too. He's a garbage, pitiful quarterback.
And Andy Dalton was so much cheaper. That's dude.
But Derek Carr was way up with the Andy Dalton. Is that them 2 quarterbacks we had to deal with, though? That's why you can't have him lean on Derek Carr. He's going to pay the way he's going to put. But he's tossing and tossing all upside down. And that's why I can't have Derek Carr as my quarterback. I don't like him. I just can't stand him at all, though, as a player.
I'm with you. I don't think he's – I mean, I'm not going to speak. I don't know the guy. But just from what I've seen, everybody always talks about, man, he's probably a good guy. And I ain't even seen the good guy qualities.
Me either. Nobody don't see that Carr to prove so he could be as what he could do, but he cannot do anything. It's like when he was with the Raiders. When we played against him last year in the Raiders, we beat him 20-0.
Hey.
He's the worst quarterback ever in the NFL, though, bro.
Hey,
and you know for it is that he can't have completions, more incompletions, but he's not playing no best football at all, period.
If we were both
he's not quarterback on our side.
If Derek Carr was riding next to me on the interstate and we both got into a wreck, right? Derek Carr would get out his car and he'd check to make sure his car was okay. And if it was okay, he'd just keep driving. That's who Derek Carr is to me.
Just don't want to pay mind. Don't pay attention to LL one bit. That's what he do. But see, how you gonna put something you can't do what you say you're not gonna do. Right. But you're not as a leader as top of the mountain though, Derek Carr. You way down below. You're not showing everything progress and put everything in harm, but daily you screwing things up. That's what the issue is. That's the drama started when everybody booming and say, bro, they were booing the hell out of Derek Carr. And they had to put Taysom again because they like Taysom because he do everything in this offense so smoothly though, behind Kamara and Chris Olave and those guys. When he has Jimmy Graham, the Houston as a target, this is the second time they used Jimmy Graham in 2 games.
Yeah. No, you pretty much got the same viewpoint of like a lot of us, dude. So you I think you're spot on. But I gotta go. Who that, bro?
Yeah, who that, man, for life.
All right.
Peace.
That was a passionate phone call. But it's also like that was like all the things that we kind of think. That's what we think. So he just kind of outlined them all. He really, it's all the things we think. Spread quarters.
Yo, Devin, it's Trevor.
Hey.
Leaving the game, and look, we got the win. Derek Carr's future, but like we talk about every week, man, music was very mid again.
Yeah, they're not changing it. They're not changing. So, and I saw somebody tweet, hey, the music sounds good, and it was like 11:30. It was before the game started. This is what needs to be known. Before the game, they play some of the best, most current music you can hear. Okay? When the game
like when
starts,
they're warming up, they're getting them lit.
Yeah, when the game starts, it's the same exact playlist that they've been using since 2008, and I mean that. I'm not exaggerating. It really is the same one. And I know what's going on.
Like Derek Carr, when the game starts, we start peeing. The DJ starts peeing down his leg.
Yeah, and I know what's going on. It's hey man, we all go through it, bro. It's like when you working on something, bro. You working on like all right, for instance, the music person. Like, all right, they handling all the songs that they're gonna play before the game. When they get to the actual in the game part, they can choose to get creative and keep going and keep looking like you did before the game, but they choosing to just settle and get that check, bro. That's what's going on, bro. They stopping when you might take a little more work to go through this whole thing, figure out what fits for this type of play, a turnover, whatever. But they choosing not to do it, bro. And I know it's just music, but you know what? Hey, guess what? Music's one of the most important things in this world.
It makes a difference because like when we're winning, I'm gonna be honest. You went to the game today?
No, I skipped out today.
You skipped out? Yeah, you skipped out. Yeah, I mean, a bunch of people did. I tried to get one of my boys to come. Man, I couldn't even give my tickets away. But anyway,
I gave mine away. Don't get me wrong, but like it was just I just woke up, man. I felt like I had like I'm not gonna give no excuse. I didn't feel like going. How about that?
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you. But look, it makes a difference if the music's good when you're a bad football team and you're like winning, and the music was still bad. And at this point, also, I'll say it's getting repetitive. Some of the songs you said last week, they're playing again over and over.
Black and Yellow by Wiz. God. I got them right here. Here's the first.
Yeah, and like EDM and shit.
Yeah, Ole Do It, Black and Yellow.
Ole Do It. Yeah, I heard that again.
Garo, Get Big. I mean, this is a full blown just.
With the Rick Ross EDM trap remix they do.
Yeah.
I have just begun. Yeah, like I've heard that shit.
Purple
like
Lamborghini. Yeah, bro. Like that was a decent song. Like for like a month when it came out, bro. Like
it's sick. But you know what's sicker? The Derek Carr performance, 37 yards, and I'm glad. I love going in there and booing him. Honestly, at this point, I'm happy. I love going in there booing him.
He makes me mad. No, he makes me mad. He makes me vicious mad to where like. I'm like doing this number where like I'm taking my arm and putting the thumb saying get him out of here, like yelling it, like really pissed off, like red face.
My fellow season ticket holders are probably pissed at me because I'm booing like so loud, but like they need to know this is a shit product and they made terrible decisions and it's like unacceptable. This type of play is just unacceptable. 37 yards, but hey, thank you, bro. Who that? Win's a win. The division shit, we still have a chance somehow, but we ain't doing shit in the playoffs. I don't know whoever said the Cowboys. We're going to be the Cowboys. He's smoking that Relief Medical pack.
Yeah.
All right, bro. I'm going to get out of here.
Yeah. Hey, bro, don't get it twisted, because I know how literal people are. You know, like they'll be like, man, you know, I remember when you didn't want to go to the playoffs. I never said that. I'm just telling you that if we played a, like somebody brought up playing the Cowgirls and went in the first, that ain't happening, brother. You like at this point, you legit would have to be, have to be on hallucinogens. Like you'd have to be tripping, you know, on some funny shit to really think that, bro. You know, this team that we beat today had one win. And to be honest with you, bro, we almost, you know, if they wouldn't have got it together in the fourth, we would have lost. If Bryce Young could have made a throw, you know, some of these guys were open. He just overthrew it. Spread quarters.
What's up, bro?
Hey, what's up?
What's going on, man? Bro, it was so fucking ass today. I don't even know, like, I was talking to one of my boys, man, and it's so conflicting because, like, normally you would want your favorite team to win, but it's like the more we win, the more this shit's just going to keep going on. You know what I'm saying? With, like, the fraudulent fucking front office that we have, Dennis Allen, the substitute teacher that nobody respects. You got Derek Carr. I'm out the car. You at the car, right?
Oh, dude, look, let me tell you something, bro. Not only am I out the car, but I done walked down the interstate for about 30 miles, bro, and I done found a bike. It's beat up, and I'm just fucking pedaling that. I'm not in the car. Why would I be in the car? That car smells like fucking Fritos and testicles, bro. Like, and it's just about to blow up.
That car don't got no aux in it either, bro.
No aux. The speedometer the odometer's broke.
The windows don't roll all the way down in it.
Yeah, man. Salvage title. Frame damage, old brake tag, motherfuckers got water, he's got rust on the bottom, you name it, bro.
Let me tell you what, Devin, like it's so annoying, and I love listening to the show because I get to hear like other people kind of, you know, think the same shit that I think, and you know, you too, and like it's just annoying, like the pocket presence that Derek Carr has, and then he'll run and he'll throw it away. Like he's got worse pocket presence than Jalen Milroe. Like it's so bad to a point where it's like, dude, you've been playing in the NFL for so long. Like, how do you not like? I love Jameis Winston's pocket presence, but he just doesn't. Like he just gets unlucky, or you know, whatever. Like they're both polar opposites to each other. One decides he doesn't want to throw the ball at all, and the other one is too careless with the ball.
Bro, look at Joe Flacco. I can't believe I pulled this up. Oh, my God. Joe Flacco, 26 for 45, 311 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, bro. This guy was sitting on the couch jerking off.
Yeah.
Just a couple weeks ago.
And we paid this guy that looks like fucking Sid from Toy Story $150 million to come out here, give everybody the stink face, and not give a fuck after he throws the ball away, right?
I feel like we got conned, bro.
Dude, it's so bad because I think the worst part is that he has no explanation besides, well, we're just gonna clean some shit up, and we're gonna clean it up and keep chopping the wood. Bro, you've been chopping the wood so much that you done built the Eiffel Tower with that motherfucker.
I can't believe I just pulled up Joe Flacco's numbers today. And the Browns win, who, by the way, the Browns are 8-5. What a world we are living in. And so Joe Flacco came off the couch. He was jerking off. And he came off the couch and threw for 311. I mean, Derek Carr could never. He could never do that.
He could never. He could never, because he, like, after about a couple seconds of him sitting in the pocket, I'm like, okay, he's either going to get sacked or he's going to throw the ball away. I see guys on my own TV that are wide open. I'm no football specialist, Devin, but, like, at some point, like, if you see a guy open, you just got to pass the ball to him. Like, I don't know what he's so scared of.
Zach Wilson was 27 for 36, 301 yards, 2 touchdowns, and no picks, and a win for the New York Jets today. Zach Wilson. That motherfucker, Zach Wilson.
The guy that got benched.
Yeah, was probably playing Donkey Kong all week. Motherfucker playing a video game all week and went out there and threw for 300.
That's so fucking terrible. At this point, like, I mean, I obviously don't think the Saints are going to do anything. Derek Carr is probably going to go out there. Derek Carr is like a fucking mouse in the wall. Like, you can't get rid of him. He's fucking reproducing toxic fucking rodents in your house. You can't fucking kill him. Can't do nothing. He fucking you hit him. He gets a concussion. He's fucking back by Monday. I don't understand this guy.
All right, I gotta go. Who that, brother?
All right, bro.
Later. That's the shit for me, dude. Anyway, we won 28-6. So, another week that we can hope, we go into this game against the Giants next week, and, we'll probably be feeling good. I always like to remind people on Saturday night that Derek Carr is playing football tomorrow. I feel like because we want to forget until Sunday morning comes. And you realize you gotta watch this motherfucker. Sprite.
Yeah, live.
Yeah, what's up?
It's fucking a shame. Michael Thomas is throwing fucking bricks. Kamara gets suspended for fighting. Olave gets popped in fucking tennis. You want to do the city a real fucking service? Arrest fucking Derek Carr's punk ass. I mean, he's so fucking delusional. He's got to be on something illegal. To say that he gives the Saints the best chance to fucking win? Are you kidding me? A strip at Visions gives me the best chance for fucking chlamydia. And get the fuck out of here. What a fucking idiot.
Now the stripper comparison, it was cool. I just didn't understand but I get it. No, I do get it, actually. I get it. That's it. What more do you need to hear than that right there? And you know what? I support one of his statements for sure. He's got to have something on him. Check his socks, his pockets, his gums. This bozo might have stuck it up his ass. I don't know what's going on, but he's got to be on something, brother. He ain't on God. I know he ain't just this holy guy that nothing can affect him. There ain't no way, brother. Like when he said, "Hey, I'm not as sad as y'all." Okay, well, what are you on, motherfucker? To where you not as sad as us after throwing for 37 yards with 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. I need to know. I'm trying to get that loaded like tomorrow. Spread quarters.
Yo, what up, dude?
Yo, what's happening?
This win don't feel like a win, does it?
No.
Hell no.
No, it feels like it's like if you won something on the internet and they told you they were gonna send you the money, and like weeks went by and you started thinking, they're not sending me the money. That's what it feels like.
Yeah. I mean, the stat of the day: Alvin Kamara, 3 catches, negative 11 yards. That's insane.
But I tell you what, you frame that one. You frame that stat right there, and you put that right in Derek Carr's fucking locker. Let him look at it every day, because if he could look at that in the face every day, look at that stat and be like, "Yo, like, this is winning football. This is, I give the team a better chance to win, the best chance to win." After looking at that, Alvin Kamara, a negative 11 yards. Come on, but you're not doing something right.
It shouldn't be happening. Remember back then when Drew Brees, if he saw that running back was on the screen or, the check down wasn't open, he threw that ball in the ground. He didn't throw it to him, and the running back didn't got tackled for a loss. He threw that ball on the ground. You saved those 4 or 5 yards.
And see, Derek Carr will throw it. He'll throw it. See, Derek will throw it at the ground, but he'll make sure that the run. See, this is the brain. He'll make sure that the running back or whoever the receiver is nowhere to be found when he throws it at the ground. You right, Drew. I remember this like yesterday. Drew would throw it to where it was right there. Like, Drew was so precise that he threw a ball to the ground precise. You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he saw where the back was, the receiver was, and he made sure, bro. Derek Carr gets intentional grounding every week almost.
Yeah. Yeah. But, I mean, this identity of the team is lackluster. What's the strength of this offensive line right now?
Catching screens. Catching screens. That's what it is.
It's the run game as well. You got Jamal Williams, who had a fuck ton of touchdowns last season. You got Alvin Kamara, one of the best running backs in the league. You got Taysom Hill, who's going to run his ass off every goddamn game he plays. You know, why aren't you using the run game? Utilize the play action for Carr because he's fast. You know, his pocket presence is fucking non-existent.
Yeah, but
change the game.
But I just think that the fact that Derek Carr threw a screen to Andres Pete today, that tells you all you need to. Not that we really even need to know anymore, because if you just can't tell that this guy's brain ain't right, I've been saying this for weeks. The brain ain't right. I saw it like after 2 games. I was like, man, his brain ain't right. And that was just me talking to myself. Now I'm like scientifically almost like, yo, this dude's brain is not right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not.
Well, if Carr's brain ain't right, then it's time for the coach and the offensive coordinator to take over. And if they can't take over, because obviously they can't, it's time to let them go. Something's got to change, man. You got too much talent on the team, on this offense, to be playing like this.
Yeah.
You got to think about contracts in the future, too, man. You got to think about it. Think about it on the defense. You know who's going to want a contract next season? A Debo. And you know what? He probably deserves it.
Oh, Debo's probably your best corner. I mean, when he's playing, you know.
He probably deserves it. You got to think about the cap situation and his contract, man. But, yeah, man, a win don't feel like a win, but, hey, it is what it is, man. Who that?
Yeah, I mean, you beat the Giants next. Oh, man, I can't do this. Look, you see how it just comes out of me? I didn't even want to do it. I was about to say, hey, you beat the Giants next week, you're 7-7, but I can't keep doing that. You see what I'm saying? I got to do what Derek Carr's not doing. I got to learn from my mistakes. Spread quarters.
My brother, this is Eddie. Hey, man.
What up, Eddie?
Remember when you did your MySpace this summer? And I called you. And I said, I went to practice that morning. And I told you this motherfucker wasn't worth a fucking piece of shit. I was still crying about Poirier losing the fucking fight. I don't know what was more upset about. Knowing that this is the fucking train wreck we were going to have this year. Or watching you every Sunday cry like I do. Because we deserve better than this, my brother.
Yeah, and again, bro, I do remember that space and what you're talking about. It's like one of the first times somebody told me since Derek Carr was a Saint that, you know, it didn't look good. But, you know, we're not asking for a lot. I think people kind of got it misunderstood. Like, Saints fans are like spoiled. No, we're not spoiled because we're not asking for a lot. Okay, for instance, like there's like steaks, vegetables, you know, fine dining and everything. Bro, all we want is just a Dixie plate of solid quarterback play. That's it.
And we're so screwed with this contract. Even if we let this motherfucker go in 25, he counts $55 million against the cap. We're so screwed, and it makes me so mad. Kamara's in his prime. Why in the fuck has Jimmy Graham only touched the ball 4 fucking times, Derek? 4 times all season long. Why?
Yeah, dude. Same thing with Jamal Williams. Look at it when you got him going today. And didn't give him just 2 carries. Well, you still figured out
17 touchdowns last year. Zero this year.
Right. That's
all right, my brother. I love you. Who that? Have a good Red Beans Monday, brother.
All right, my brother. Much love. Take care.
All right.
Who that? Yeah. Man, people are pissed. 28-6, we won. Come on, bro. ReleafMed.com. Show presented by ReleafMed, Louisiana medical medicinal flower. You sign up ReleafMed.com. You can use my code HTM420, save $20 on sign up. And you know, a lot of people, and I'll be quick on this. I think I saw a comment last week like, "Oh man, how could you promote that? They charging that much, blah blah blah." First of all, bro, they charge that much when they first open. That's how business is. I mean, that's a general business rule, especially government and shit. Like, they just getting into it. Now it's been like almost 2 years. Go check them prices out. Don't get me wrong. You pay more. But, I mean, do you need me to, like, explain the benefits? Okay, well, depending on where you live, they'll still pull your ass over and put you in fucking handcuffs for smoking weed. Not where I live, but couple areas, you know, here and there, within 30, 40 miles, it's like that, bro. So that's one benefit right there. Because it's legal once you right. More actual strains coming from LSU, Southern, and people could say, oh, well, they got the seeds from California. Who gives a fuck? They growing it, bro. You're not happy that Louisiana people are growing pot? I mean, come on, bro. Like, we always, I always smoke pot. So I always said, man, I hope, LSU grows pot one day. And here we are, So just giving you more option. Your buddy, you're not going to have to wait for your buddy to get off work to come, wait on him to get. How many times you tried to text for some bud and the motherfucker was like, oh, I'm waiting on it. Come on. I could text somebody right now. I guarantee you that's what they can say. I'm waiting on it. Okay, well, that gets eliminated too. So there's a bunch of benefits, dude. Then you could probably justify like a little bit of that extra money you spent anyway. ReleafMed.com. Because me personally, I'm not, and I get a deal through it because I'm promoting it. So I'm doing all right. But I'm not texting a motherfucker that's gonna. I don't want to hear I'm waiting on it ever again in my life. 31 years old, bro. I'm not sitting here waiting on some motherfucker, that works at Academy Sports to get off work so you can give me an eighth of weed. Get the fuck out of here. All right, I think we done here. I appreciate it, man. Do me a favor before y'all get out of here, man. And please, bro, like the fucking stream, bro. Let's get these likes up, man. I hate to do it, but we on YouTube and I'm trying to grow this shit. I'm gonna keep doing it after the season ends every single Sunday. Call in, talk about whatever you want. I don't care. And I see people that follow from out of state and stuff, and just know I'm not disregarding y'all, anything like that. I'm just talking about what's in my body. I can't help it. I got to talk about this stuff. So, but once Saint season's over, I'm pretty sure I'll probably be talking about more, relatable shit, universally, rather than, just Saints and shit like that. So there's a light at the end of the tunnel because I've done this before. I've done shows 4 times a week in the off season. Spread quarters. You gotta turn down the stream if you don't mind, bro.
Hey, my bad.
You good?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. I was just at the game. Whatever. It's enough with Carr. I don't know. I'm sure you talked about it. I wasn't on the show earlier. I haven't heard anything. But enough with him. We need to give James a shot. Sitting here in traffic on I-10 thinking about how I fucking hate Derek Carr and his face.
So what? My bad, bro. Say that one more time. I missed the end part about Derek Carr and his
But
face.
I'm just sitting on I-10, waiting in traffic, thinking about how I fucking hate Derek Carr.
That's about right. Yeah, I think about that every time I get in my car. I think about that every time I get in my car.
I can't even look at a fucking car anymore. Can't even look at a car.
Yeah, see, that's what he'll do to you. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm.
But man, who dat always? I think we just give James a shot. Might pull it off. Who knows? Tied for the division.
Who dat, brother? Y'all gotta understand, bro. Derek Carr is gonna play quarterback for the rest of the year, dude. Trust me. I got a Jameis Winston jersey. All I'm ready. It's not happening, dude. Dennis Allen loves this dude. Loves him. Were you more hyped for CM Punk or RKO return? Dude, I never been big on CM Punk, but it's also CM Punk came around, and I want to say it was around that 2006, 2007 part, and that's when I kind of started fading back on actually like watching wrestling every single Monday. At that time, every single Thursday. I kind of scaled back because I didn't like the direction that it was going. Because I come from the Attitude Era. I come from authentic shit, bro. Like, awesome storytelling. Awesome storytelling. They can't do that no more, bro. So, yeah, they'll get you a good pop, bring a guy back, get a big pop from the crowd and all that. But they come on, man. I mean, how many times they got to show you, bro, that, don't get me wrong, it's a little better, but it's not even close. It's just not even close. It's too much in-ring focus. Too much in-ring focus. I don't, You just got to wrestle all right for me, bro. Stone Cold wasn't some phenomenal wrestler. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't no phenomenal wrestler. He was all right. And he was great outside the ring and the entertainment. It's world wrestling entertainment. And they like it to be just world wrestling. They want to, oh, man, look at that backflip that dude did. All right, well, when you do it 100,000 times, and I've seen it, I'm not as thrilled by the backflip. I was watching dudes do backflips in 99, bro. You know, I don't care about a backflip. Show me this guy smashing another guy's window in his car, you know what I'm saying? Or like trying to hit on his wife and nah, it's a little, but you know what I mean. You know, show me some shit, bro. You know, trying to be entertained, bro. You name a legend, trust me, bro. They had good entertainment traits. Name one. They had good. Very few dudes were remembered. Oh, yo, he was an awesome wrestler. You know, even Kurt Angle, who was an Olympic wrestler, was amazing on the mic. So they just lost that. They don't care about that no more. CM Punk came back and fucking that promo sucked. Sorry, promo sucked. These guys can't talk on the mic. Don't get me started on this. Let's get some comments before I get out of here. How can you justify having Jameis as a backup next year? He's got to leave for a start. Oh, I'm sure he will, but I can forget if that contract was 1 or 2 years. CM Punk's a rat. I would probably guess that. Yeah, I kind of faded out of wrestling when Cena started making. Me too. That would because I could just see where it was going. And now when I try, because trust me, bro, dude, I try every week to watch Raw, every week almost, and I go turn it on. I'll check like 3, Monday Night Football's on Raw, and I'll flip it back to go. Dude, every time I flip it to Raw, and it is what it is. I'm just gonna tell you, chicks are wrestling, and I'm just like, bro, how many chick matches are there now? And okay, whatever, call me whatever you want, but if you could sit there and watch them chick matches, and be like, man, this is fucking awesome, ain't no way. That shit sucks, bro. And they do like 4 a night. I just come from a different era, brother. I really do. I come from like The Godfather, Stacy Keibler, Tori Wilson, whatever they doing now. It's like, oh yeah, watch this chick wrestle good. That's awesome, bro. I'm sure it's a great match. Who gives a fuck? It's so bad. Godly. All right, I'll do a few more comments. How about the challenge flag throw? Yeah, that's Dennis Allen in a nutshell right there. He can't even throw a challenge. We can't even sign a guy right. We couldn't even sign Jason Pierre-Paul. They said we had signed him, and then we somehow couldn't. And then eventually he was like, no, I don't even want to play for the Saints, man. I'm just going to go to Miami. We can't do nothing right. Oh, man. Sable? Yeah, dude. Sable, bro. That was when my dad, let me tell you something about Sable. I was watching Monday Night Raw. This is probably like 98 or something like that. And Sable had came out and she had showed her tits. It was just, she had just like the stars on the nipples. And my dad saw that. And bro, I'm telling you, bro, after that, my dad would not let me watch WWF, bro. I could only watch WCW. That was the only one he'd let me watch. So I used to have to keep my hand on the remote in my room. I keep my finger on the previous channel button. So if my dad came and walked in the room, I could flip it to WCW. Because everybody know, man, we were watching WWF. Like, that was, you had to watch it. And I'd flip it back to WCW, and, he'd walk in and look all corny and shit. And then as soon as he walk out, I'd flip it back to WWE. I did that with Howard Stern, too. Howard Stern was on, I'd flip it to Howard Stern. When my dad walked in, I'd flip it back to Disney. I'm just an innocent kid watching Disney. But no, I was trying to get involved in pop culture, bro. Anyway, y'all, for real, man, always enjoy doing this. Thanks to 200 people that are watching live right now. That's fucking strong as garlic. And hey, man, at least we get to leave. At least we can leave today saying, we gotta win. Whatever you want to make that feeling to be, but it was somehow they made you feel not good about it, really. I'm happy for some dudes. You know, there's some dudes that have been showing out, but overall, man, I'm sorry, bro. Like, it's just the car thing for me, dude. I can't get past it, bro. It's like having a bad neighbor. You know, you walk outside and he's pissing in his yard. Just being disrespectful. Selling bags of Reggie and shit. And parking a bunch of cars outside the house and in your driveway. Just a bad neighbor. That's what Derek Carr is like. Just a bad neighbor. Won't go away. Hey, Spread Quarters, you're the last caller.
Say, Devin.
Hey, what's up?
It's Trevor again. I had one more thought to get off my mind. This Derek Carr shit, this shit gotta go, bro. I don't know what we're gonna do because, like, all these people been calling in, we're fucked with the contract. But, I mean, you cannot in your right mind run this shit back like we just did. Like, something gotta change, but, like, does Gail have the balls? Does Gail have the balls? Because, like, something got to change. There's no way you run this shit back like this in your right mind. Like, you have to be crazy. Me or you could go out there and pass for more fucking yards through 3 fucking and a half quarters of foot, more than 3.5, whatever, bro. The point is, me or you could go fucking pass for more yards than what he did today. It's fucking sick. It's really sick. And right. People are pissed.
Trevor, I gotta go. Who that? But no, I feel you, bro. For real. I gotta go because we already. Trevor, you know, I like you, brother, but we've been talking about Derek Carr the whole show. Motherfucker goes, one more thing, man. Derek Carr's gotta go. Yeah, no shit. No shit, Trevor. I don't want to invite him over for dinner. That's for sure. You know? You know what one of my favorite things before I get out of here? Dude, one of my favorite things that Derek Carr said, which I got a lot of favorites, but one of my favorite things is, like, somebody asked him, like, hey, has it been awkward, like, interacting with the public and, like, you know, when you're not on the field and stuff and you're out and about, you know, what have people been telling you? And he goes, oh, man, everybody's been cool to me. He said, mostly just asking about, you know, who should I start in my lineup? I was watching that. I said, motherfucker, you are a liar. You are lying through your teeth. Telling the media that everybody's been cool. Few people asking me about their fantasy lineups. Motherfucker, I want to know who was the dude that asked you about his fantasy lineup. Through the midst of this crisis, who put that aside down here, walking past Derek Carr at the Winn-Dixie or whatever, and said, hey, Derek, you know, who you think I should start? Rashid Shaheed or... Ain't no fucking way. If I saw Derek Carr on Winn-Dixie, I'd let everybody in the store know that we had a threat in the building. That's the first thing. I'm looking out for everybody's safety. We got a threat in the building. This motherfucker, you know, he might run into an aisle and knock it all down, land on somebody's head and shit. I'm telling you, bro, he probably kicks wine bottles and shit when he walks around the grocery, knocks them over. This dude, we all know a guy like Derek Carr, bro. Can't get right. Can't do nothing right. Can't even set the table. Can't make the drinks. He try to make you a drink for dinner, he's going to fill it up halfway. And you're going to be like, what the fuck is this? He's going to be like, oh, well, you know, he's got a reason on why he only filled it up halfway. Because he's got an excuse for everything. You know, it's fucking special, bro, to be honest with you. Like, as in, it's unique. But, you know, some people, man, they so consistently bad that you learn to love them through it. I can't with this guy. Look at Jameis. Jameis ain't really played solid ball in a long time. He's the most lovable dude on the team because, what you get with Jameis, right? And there's a lot of pros, with Jameis. But Derek, bro, I cannot, bro. I can't, man. I can't. I'm thinking in my head right now, if Derek knocked on my door and he was hungry and needed something to eat, I'd probably just give him a bologna sandwich and tell him to go on his way. Because I'm not going to give him leftovers or anything I just cooked. Make him a bologna sandwich, no condiments, just bologna and bread. I probably wouldn't even put it in a napkin. I'm going to save my paper towels. In this economy, I'm saving my paper towels. So, Derek, here's your bologna sandwich. And because I know good and well Derek Carr is sitting in a closet right now. He ain't walking around the grocery store and talking to people about fantasy football. And that's not what's happening. So, that's whatever. I'm not trying to be mean, bro. I'm just trying to be honest. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm trying to be honest. I'd do this to anybody. I don't care if Elon Musk was at quarterback or whoever your favorite fucking person is. I don't give a fuck. If they were at quarterback and they threw for 37 yards, 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter, I'm ready to get him out of here. Not with paying him that kind of money. It don't correlate. It don't add up. The science ain't right. So, I've seen a lot of bad quarterback play. My first jersey was Kerry Collins. He was drunk. That son of a bitch was drunk playing. And I'm telling you, bro, I'd have to go look at the stats. Well, fuck the stats. I just think that Kerry Collins was probably better. I was 4 then, 5, something like that. Carr might be a little better than Danny Werfel. He ain't better than Aaron Brooks. He ain't better than Jeff Blake before he got hurt. He ain't better than Jake Delhomme. I'm talking about as a Saint. He ain't better than McCown, Todd Bowman, Mark Brunell. He ain't better than Chase Daniel might be able to, but I think Chase probably, again, man, I'm talking about 37 yards through almost a full game, dude. He just at the very end was able to scrape out 99 yards. There's something wrong with this boy. There's something wrong with this. But I can't even get out of here. I can't stop talking about it. I want to go. I want to go watch football. I can't. Because I could write a book about this bozo, bro. And then his family's on Twitter saying boo on Twitter, like trying to mock us. Some dude with the last name, I don't even know who it is. Big wad motherfucker with the last name Cole. I don't know who this is, the Derek, but, obviously he's a family member. So I asked the guy. I said, hey, man. I said, going in the fourth quarter, 8 minutes left. He had 37 yards passing, and this is when you're playing a team with one win. Is it too much to ask for solid quarterback play and maybe some solid leadership 14 weeks into the season? Not 4, 8, 14. 14 weeks. Half a pregnancy, pretty much. It's head scratching, bro. Anyway. Appreciate it. Man, we're about to end it. Throw a like on the stream for me, bro. And I'll be back next Sunday after we play the Giants. Boy, I tell you what, we lose to the Giants, bro. You better be here. You better be here. Yeah, that'll be the closest thing you ever seen to just hell. Hell. So, appreciate the super chats. Appreciate all the people that, I don't ask for no money or nothing like this. Definitely not required, but, thanks for showing love. And I appreciate everybody who keeps coming back to watch the show, bro. I'm glad we've been able to do it. But anyway, y'all have a good one. Take care. Oh yeah, merch. Restocking. Thanks to everybody who bought merch last week. Sold out, and that was a lot of shirts and hoodies, and sold out. And I'm restocking tomorrow morning. htmsports.com/shop. I want to say it's in the description. And I'm restocking at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning on that. Just so people know, I handle everything. So I ship everything out. I package everything and all that. So if you ordered last week, I can just tell you, I put in the description when you buy it, it could take up to 21 days. It don't always take that long, but, you got to give me some leeway here. It'll be there before Christmas. And I've run a tight ship like that for like 2 years. Nobody's never gotten there. Everybody's gotten in, and everybody loves the quality. I've maybe gotten one complaint out of like 7,000 orders, and it was just a guy that was just different size, But everything's quality. So anyway, htmsports.com/shop, and I'll be back next week. Appreciate everybody showing up, and definitely appreciate the support. Who dat? Yeah, I'm restocking the Mardi Gras.